Hi, Rich Hagon here on Tournament Centre. You may think I'm talking quite fast right now. Just wait until you hear the commentary. That's what I say, because it's the Magic Online Championship Series. We've got Akira Asahara of Japan. He's up against Brad Nelson, FFfreak. It's round 4 of the Championship Series. They're both at 3-0. The winner will go 4-0 and be undefeated going into day 2. I will see you after the replay in 3 minutes and 16 seconds from now. Here we go then with game 1, and it looks like Nelson has started with a mulligan to 6. He begins with a vivid land. Asahara lays Creeping Tarpit turn 1, a second land for Nelson. Creeping Tarpit is joined by an island, and it's turn 2 Bitter Blossom, the classic fairies opening for the Japanese man. Turn 3, vivid land, number 3 for Nelson. Here's the first fairy, Ponder, from the Japanese man. There goes the cards going on top, and chooses not to shuffle his library. Nelson lays land number 4, it's Reflecting Pool, out of Tempest. Second fairy comes into play for Asahara. Attack 4-1. Nelson takes the first damage of the match. Preordained from Asahara, going to the bottom. Then he lays an island, passes to Nelson, who lays yet another vivid land. That's all he's doing as the third fairy hits play. 2 will attack. Nelson will fall to 17. This is the exponential fairies, just as you draw it up if you were Japanese and Akira Asahara. Wall of Omens from Brad Nelson, FFfreak, will not do him any good against the Flying Men, nor the Creeping Tarpit if Asahara chooses to activate. But right now, 3 fairies are coming into the red zone. 17, 16, 15, 14. County Garden from Asahara, a 0-1 plant comes into play. Nelson looking for answers. There's a second Wall of Omens. That still won't help. It'll draw him a card. He preordains. What's that going to do? Mana Leak from Asahara. Nelson elects not to get into a counterspell war. He must have something up his sleeve. He needs to have. Asahara piles in yet again. 1, 2, 3, 4 fairies. Nelson to 10. Really struggling. What comes next? Nelson needs to make his move roundabout now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Asahara is going to say no with Cryptic Command. Nelson is going to say no with Cryptic Command. And Asahara wins the counterspell war with Mana Leak. And that surely is going to be close to game. Nelson is tapped out. And there it is. Game 1 to the Japanese man, Akira Asahara. Here we go with game 2 then. Nelson 1-0 down, opens with Creeping Tarpit. Asahara Darkslick Shore, and he duresses away a Preordain. Nelson, Vivid Land. We're going to see a turn 2 Bitter Blossom. We're going to see another Ponder, in fact, from Asahara. And then Murmuring Bosk. Brad, turn 3, Reflecting Pool. Espercharm is going to draw himself a couple of extra cards. Asahara, there's the Bitter Blossom, this time on turn 3. Does Nelson have an answer? A Ponder finishing off for Asahara. Looks like Nelson might have. Yes, indeed he does. It's Espercharm getting rid of the pesky fairy creator. And now, well, it's a pretty blank board. 5 land plays 4 land, and I imagine that's going to even up at 5. There's Mutavault. What a greatest hits this is. 5v5 in the land department. 20 plays 19. 6 cards plays 5 cards. Bit of a phony war going on at the moment where both players just assembling their resources, but I imagine we are not far away from some serious action. Back we go to Brad Nelson on 20 life, full grip of cards. Jace Bellerin. Are we going to see a counterspell from Asahara? Looks like triple blue. Yes, it's Cryptic Command saying no. Back we go to Asahara. Could be a big turn here. Thoughtseize. Take away Lightning Bolt. Activate my Mutavault. Now what's this? Polymorph my Mutavault. Response from Nelson. Lightning Bolt it. Response from Asahara. Mana Leak it. The Polymorph will resolve. Emrakul the Eon's Torn for the Japanese man. Nelson concedes. He cannot deal with that at all. So there you have it. Akira Asahara wins and goes to 4-0. Now attention switches to Med 4. They're going to draft today. I can tell you Carlos Ramau, for one, who's at 2-2 overnight, is pretty excited. So we'll be bringing you more live play-by-play from the Magic Online Championship Series as the weekend goes on. For now, I'm going to lie down in a darkened room. Rich Hagon, Tournament Centre. Bye.